Hi everyone! Can you believe that it is the end of September? I feel like it just flew by, but we've had a great one this year. Weather kind of dropped down in temperatures, so it's definitely feeling like a very fall season. Leaves are starting to change. It's like between 50s to 70s. Just absolutely beautiful. And I'm ready for the rest of fall and winter. So just wanted to jump on here and show you some of my favorites. As always, I've got a mix of beauty, stationery, random bits. Let's get to it. Let's start with the beauty bits. I've got 6 here? 7. Technically 7. I've been really loving cream blush. I think it's the way to go for me just because I have oily skin and, well, oily combination skin, so it tends to stay put. I was really into a neutral lip and blush. So I have found the Josie Maran Coconut Water Cheek Gelée, the mini one. I think Josie Maran minis are perfect because you get a lot of product, you don't need to use a lot, and they last a long time. And it's a great way for you to try out things. And that's what I wanted. I wanted just mini versions of makeup because I have found that me trying to use up the existing makeup that I have takes forever, and it really reinforces the idea that I don't need a huge makeup collection. Just the things that I love to use and that I am able to use because I don't have so many things competing for my attention. So this one is in Pink Escape, and it is such an odd formula because it kind of feels tacky when you put it on, but it stays on forever. It's not sticky and it's not heavy. It's very light on the cheek. That's what it looks like. It looks scary in the pot. It blends out beautifully into a really natural looking flush. And what I like to use it with is this e.l.f. small stipple brush. What is this, like probably $3, and it almost fits perfectly in there. You can always dab your finger in. I don't like to do that because it contaminates the product, and I've got nails, like long nails, so I don't like to get that excess product under my nail bed, obviously. So I'll tap this in, or I'll take like a little plastic spatula and kind of just dab a little bit. You just need a little bit. So the same day that I got that, I also got the Josie Maran Argan Infinity Lip and Cheek Creamy Oil. I had to go to Chicago for this, and I will actually have a blog post up on my day in the city because my local Sephora didn't carry the mini duo of this, and this actually came with another little tube. Minis, I love minis. They're adorable. Like I said, perfect way to try product. This one is in Timeless Coral. And this one is something that you do have to kind of like squeeze to mix because it can separate. Beautiful formula. It's a lot lighter than this one, but beautiful shade. And I feel like it just offers a very natural looking look, especially if you're doing a very fresh-faced look for daytime. Another cream blush that I've recently discovered is by Kiki Naturals, one of my favorite Etsy stores ever. I actually won this in one of her giveaways on Facebook. I was so excited to have received this, and I have just been horrible about putting up a review, but I'm doing it now. This product is amazing. Comes in a tin, which I love. You know I love packaging. And it looks crazy scary in the tin, but it is something that is so pigmented that you just need one dab. Just dab it on your cheek. Maybe if you want to build it up to kind of create a higher cheekbone look, maybe dab just lighter dots up and then blend it out with a stipple brush or your fingers. And it is such a pretty sort of, it's a darker color than, say, this. This is more of a pink base. This is going to be more of like a true kind of clay red. I don't want to say it's going to make your cheeks hugely pop, but it's going to give a lot of definition because it blends out very sheer and very beautifully for fall. I would say it is a perfect shade for fall, and I've been wearing this. I actually wore this on my day in the city in Chicago, and it stayed on all day. I tell you, cream blushes are the way to go if you've got oily skin, and this stuff stays. It is just utterly light, not heavy on the skin, doesn't break you up because it's all natural ingredients, beautiful ingredients, and because you need so little, my God, this tin will just last you forever. Great, great product. Another of the Kiki products that I am loving this month, and it actually came in this as part of the giveaway, is the Berry Tinted Lip Balm. Love this. Beautiful formula. Very sheer, and I do have to say I was a little worried because sheer products tend not to show up on my lips because I've got two-tone lips. This does kind of unify the color, and it is very smooth, nice berry shade, not drying at all. I love this. And this actually on top of the Kiki Naturals Coral Lipstick kind of seals it in, and it creates a very bold, nice lip. And that's actually, oh, do I have it? Here, I'll show you. So this is the Coral Lipstick, which I actually wore on my day to Chicago. So it was a very Kiki Naturals centric day. Wore this, put this on top. Actually had this on top, or had this on alone during the daytime in the city. And then I was going to a concert later that night at like 10 o'clock. And this was going to be my bold lip look. So I put this on and then coated this, stayed on forever. So that was actually another favorite too. So forgot to almost add this in my list. Bold lips. As I've mentioned in Chicago, that was my look for the night. And later on in the month, I kind of switched from doing a smoky eye and cheeks to more of a glowy skin, neutral eye, and bold lip. Two lip colors that I've also been wearing aside from the Kiki Naturals is the, what is this? Rimmel Moisture and Renew lipstick in Violet Pop. I have mentioned this in, I think, my June or July check-in where I've talked about the lipsticks that I need to use up. I'm wearing this now. Nice magenta sort of shade. I really like it. Perfect for fall now that the weather is cooling down. Very moisturizing, but it tends to, I don't know, wear off a little bit faster because it's more moisturizing. I feel like it just doesn't stay on the lips. This one, though, stays on the lips. It is by Hikari, which I got in a recent Ipsy bag. This is Cabernet. Beautiful shade of, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like a pink red. And it comes off beautifully as a nice, bold, not necessarily vamp red, but like an off red look for daytime. I've been wearing this to the office. 2 cups of tea later, some snacks, and it is still there. The thing is, because this is so concentrated and it's a matte lipstick, whereas this is more of like a shine, this is a little bit drying on the lips if you reapply. So for matte lipsticks, which I'm not really into, I think this is my only matte lipstick, yes. I'll actually wear the Berry Tinted Lip Balm or just a regular lip balm on top of that to kind of bring back the moisture. It's a $1 e.l.f. mascara, or not mascara, eyelash curler. I've noticed that when I curl my lashes and put mascara on, even if it's waterproof, and I use waterproof mascara, it doesn't hold a curl. I think it's just too heavy for my lashes because they're so thick. But I've noticed that I started just curling them, they stay curled. So I thought, I'll skip the mascara. Heck yeah, one less item to take off at night and just curl my lashes. It makes me look more awake. And I just can't skip this step anymore. So I have a fancier eyelash curler, but honestly, it's $1, it works. And the little refills are like $1 a pack, so totally worth the money. Dry shampoo, this is by Kevin Murphy. It's actually dry cleaning spray shampooing, is what it says. This one smells weird. It kind of smells like a lemon yogurt, like by Yoplait. It's an odd smell. At first I hated it, but I thought I paid like, I don't know, 20 bucks for this. I should probably use it up. Started using it. Actually, I don't mind it now. There have been days where I'm just too tired to just take a shower in the morning, uh, and this kind of cleans it up. I've got very heavy, thick hair, so oil really tends to weigh it down, and this really helps. You can brush it out. It's not like the brand where it's very white. If you spray it in, you got to really brush it out because otherwise it just makes it look like you've got dandruff. This actually comes out pretty clear, and if it is white, you don't see it after you've kind of let it sink in. In the morning, I'll just spray this on, put my hair in a ponytail, do my washing and all that, and then brush it out, and you can't notice it. So I really like that it's a very light formula. I don't feel like it's all adding a lot of buildup. So if you've got thick hair, I really suggest the Kevin Murphy brand. I like the Kevin Murphy line of hair products, and it is cruelty free. It's got the bunny there. Chai tea. Now that it's fall, I have been drinking so much chai tea. This is by the Tezo brand. I've also been ordering chai tea lattes at Starbucks and my local cafe, Anodyne. Love the flavor. The spiciness is very subtle, and I'm not really into the pumpkin thing, so chai for me is the drink, my go-to drink for fall. Also, to put me in the mood for fall is Bath & Body Works Blackberry Bramble Tea. These candles actually burn for quite a while, and this actually reminds me of Christmas. It's got a slight spiced berry scent. It is my favorite holiday. This, because it's a fall candle, I'm getting away with burning this, even though to me it's like a Christmas candle. So I really like this. I love old movies. I have grown up with all the classics pretty much all my life, and these two are childhood favorites, and I decided to buy them because I couldn't get them on Netflix to stream, and I do have a very dedicated small collection of old movies that I will watch and rewatch forever because I just find old movies to be so charming. One being The Long Long Trailer. This is with Lucille Ball and Desi Arnaz. Cute movie, very quintessential 50s. The time of the road trip, having it all, the RV. It is slapstick comedy at its best. It's really good. And then Lieutenant Robin Crusoe. This one is, I want to say, one of my absolute childhood favorites. Dick Van Dyke, you can't get any better than him when it comes to kind of just silly, witty movies. If you're into old movies, I would say definitely check these two out because, I don't know, I just think watching these there's something so simple and so entertaining about them. There doesn't have to be too many crazy graphics, special effects, things like that. It really depended on the acting chops of the actors and the actresses. And I feel like in the next few months, now that we're hunkering down to winter, that I'm just going to revisit old movies that I really love. And heck, I might feature an old movie every month as a favorite, just so I can get the word out there that old movies in classic Hollywood, it is TCM. I miss TCM ever since we canceled cable. Try watching those. It is great. Stationery items. I finally found reasonably priced bunny paper clips. There were ones on Amazon for like $8. You can get ones on like mochithings.com, like the Asian stationery sites. I found these at the Container Store. They're just called Little Bunny. So it just kind of slides out. And that's what it looks like. You know I'm obsessed with bunnies. I collect bunny things, and I needed bunny paper clips in my life, and I found them. $3.99. Not bad. And you get 20 of them. Another stationery favorite is my recent passport case, which I've turned into my Filofax kit, which I'll actually throw into my work tote to take to work and transport back and forth. And then when I want to, say, go to Barnes & Noble, relax, I'll throw this in with a Filofax kit that I'm about, or not Filofax kit, a junk journal kit that I'm about to put together. And with this combined with that, I've got a good amount of things to journal, craft, on the go, pretty much. I'm not going to show you what's inside because there's quite a bit of stuff in there, but I love that it's compact. Got it on Amazon. I'm a Prime member, so it was 2-day shipping. Pocket here, it's like $5, not the best quality, and I have found one that's way better and it matches my Kikki planner online from Happy Scrappy's site, which I plan to get in the future. But in the meantime, I'm loving the functionality of this, so this is definitely a favorite. I think I'll do a dedicated video of what's inside here pretty soon. My absolute favorite of this month, we went to, on a separate occasion for a Chicago trip, we went to the 1984 themed vintage garage sale. And I said I've been looking for a lunchbox for a long time. Need to keep my blood sugar up, so I have a problem with keeping snacks on me. So sometimes when we know we're going to be out all day running errands, driving back and forth because we've got family like 45 minutes away, things like that, I need to make sure that I have snacks packed. And I feel like sometimes I just need to have literally a lunch packed. So my husband saw this and we got it. It is from 1968. How cool is that? It says Have Lunch with Snoopy. I love Snoopy. If you're a kid from the 80s, you love Snoopy too. This is so cute. That's what the back looks like. The lunchbox itself looks like his house. And it opens up. It's in good condition. The handle is still intact. It's by the Thermos Company. You open it up. That's where you put your thermos. It didn't come with a thermos. That's okay. And that's what it looks like. And the best part is it still has the name tag of the kid who had this. Kevin Ozdekin, who was in Mrs. Northrup's class. How charming is that? I was so happy to have gotten this. It was the perfect find. So I had to feature this in my September favorites. I almost forgot to mention my absolute favorite part, well, one of my favorite parts of September, is the capsule closet. I'm so excited to put that together, and hopefully I'll get a video up soon of what's in my capsule closet, but there's a sneak peek. That's another favorite. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and bearing through almost 20 minutes of video. I'd love to hear what your favorites are for this month, and if you're getting ready for fall, what your fall favorites are. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!